Okay, so we're talking about natural skincare, hair care, and personal care. And before I introduce our guest speaker this week, I just wanted to share a couple of things. I was just doing a bit of research earlier, and I found this. And I know there's been a lot of different studies on this, but this was a study that was done a few years ago by the Environmental Working Group, and they found over 200 industrial chemicals in some umbilical cords of babies that they tested, which was really shocking, especially when you go on to read about all the chemicals that are actually known to cause cancer in humans. They were toxic or they cause birth defects. And this is in the umbilical cord, so even before our babies are exposed to the world. So it's stuff that they're picking up from us. And you know, we don't even know the risks of these combinations of chemicals. And yes, there's probably some things that we just have no control over, but there's so many that we do have control over, and it's something that I'm really passionate about because, and I really started thinking about this when my son started crawling, and he was on the floor, putting his hands on the floor. I just cleaned the floor with Flash, and I thought, you know, what is in Flash? Do I really want my baby putting that in his mouth? And when I looked at the ingredients and I started researching, I thought, no, everything is going out. Every harmful chemical in my house is going out because I don't want my baby ingesting that. So the more we can do to reduce that, the better. My view is if there's a risk, I do what I can to limit it. You know, if the jury's still out, I'll err on the side of caution. So what we want to share with you today is some really beautiful natural recipes that are easy to make, healthy for us, healthy for our babies and our children, and fun and yummy. There's a website that I just wanted to share with you very quickly, Environmental Working Group Skin Deep. It's an awesome website for looking up chemicals. If you see a long name for something, you don't know whether it's good or bad, you can look it up and it gives you a hazard rating. So then you can see whether it's got a, you know, it's okay to use or if it's something you want to avoid. So I highly recommend you doing some research and jumping on that website. It's an awesome, awesome resource. Okay, so now on to the yummy good stuff. After that shock horror moment, Vanessa Jean is joining us today. Vanessa is the founder of Food Alchemy. We've been working together for many years. I love her to bits. She's got an amazing background in psychology and aromatherapy, and she's a passionate educator. She does awesome retreats. If you haven't been to one of her retreats, go if you can. She's a presidential diamond leader in doTERRA, which is phenomenal, the first in Australia. And she's the most amazing presenter and really passionate about helping us get back to our natural state of being and just living in joy. And I'm so grateful that she's agreed to jump on at quite short notice to join us and share with us what she is an expert about and what she is passionate about. And she's got some awesome, awesome recipes on her website that we're going to share with you as well. But Vanessa, are you there? Can you jump on and unmute yourself and share your awesomeness with us this morning?
I'm here, darling. Thank you. I noticed it said phycology instead of psychology.
I'm so sorry. I'm dyslexic and I did that in a rush this morning. Psychology.
You did very well with only, a little bit of notice. Okay, darling. So welcome to those that are live with us, and for those that are watching the replay, we hope you loved today's little journey with you all. Tanya just had some recipes up then of some yummy blends you can create at home, and we have lots on the website as well, which is just foodalchemy.com.au, and it's all free to download and share as you like. Okay, so for me, I really believe that what we put on our skin, which is the largest organ of the body, should be good enough to eat, right? Can you all hear me okay with this microphone and everything just before I go on? Great, Leah's nodding. Okay, fabulous. So having said that, you will see that something that I'm really passionate about teaching is aromatic dressing, which is getting these essential oils safely onto the body in a beautiful self-love ritual, really, right? And I know quite a few of you are doing this already. But let's begin with that and look at how we're actually nourishing and feeding our body. So thanks to doTERRA, we have a beautiful fractionated coconut carrier oil that is available. Now, there's lots of different carrier oils you can nourish your skin with. And if you look at our Verage skincare system, you'll see in the serum we have jojoba oil as one of the bases in that as well. And I'll go through those in a minute. But it's really important to nourish our body deeply. Now, the fractionated coconut oil, the long fatty chains have been gently heated out, and it keeps this nice and liquid all year round. It's like liquid silk. It's very penetrable, so you can put clothing on afterwards without feeling all greasy, and that it's going to stay in your body. Now let's explore some of the essential oils that we can put onto our skin that really nourish it. Juniper berry, neroli, cedarwood, blue tansy, frankincense, both sandalwoods, lavender, myrrh. There are so many. I just want to draw your attention to a few. Manuka is another one for those who have it in their market. Sorry, UK, I know it's not there for all of you, but I know some of you do have. Some of us Aussies, when we come across, bring it to you. So I thought it might be valuable for you guys as well to learn a little bit on this beautiful essential oil as well. So let me begin with Frankie Boy, because this is one that is actually amazing for all skin types. So rose and myrrh often we'll look at for mature skin types. I actually love rose for any skin type. My little girl even uses rose as well, especially that beautiful rose touch, which for the UK people will soon be available, right? Conventions in May. So frankincense you can take and use on its own with the fractionated coconut oil and just have that for the face, right? You can take that and put that all over the body. You could do something really special, like take some blue tansy and frankincense. Some blue tansy, chamomile, Roman chamomile, German chamomile, they're amazing for the skin as well. So the German chamomile, also known as blue chamomile, you'll also hear Moroccan chamomile mentioned. That's in the balance, the grounding blend, right? So you could do a blend of frankincense and balance for the whole body. Frankincense, blue tansy, and cedarwood. But when you're feeling your skin needs extra nourishment, or it may feel a little compromised. I know when we travel a lot, your airplanes, hotels, different spaces, convention centers, our skin gets quite dry, right? Has anyone found that? So air cons, heating, all of that kind of thing. So these three together are a holy trinity. I can tell you, it is amazing. So you rub-a-dub that all over the body, and Tanya can share Aromatic Dressing, the video on my YouTube to this page later. I don't want to demonstrate that right now because I want Q&A time. So those three are fantastic, and they're gentle enough for children as well, for the elderly. It's a beautiful blend. For babies, you could just take cedarwood and just massage that in carrier oil all over their beautiful bodies. Now, what I love to layer, I spoke about frankincense just on the face. You could also do that with cedarwood or blue tansy, which is my favorite at the moment, and I'll demonstrate how I do that. But you can also take the Solubel, also known as Immortelle, depending on your market, which is our beauty blend, aka Botox in a bottle. It's what I'm hearing a lot of wellness advocates call it, right? But this is safe and pain-free and without any nasty chemicals in it. We're looking at rose, Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense, myrrh, helichrysum. These are sacred essential oils. They're also very pricey. So you get them in this bottle and it is amazing. Now I know depending on the different markets you're in, this usually comes up as one of the free products for your 200 PV order. So for Australia at the moment, this is our 200 point order. So when this comes up, you guys, you want to do a 200 point order and get yourself one of these for free, right? So you just literally unscrew the lid and you're just going to go dab, 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 a little swipe across there if you do the frownies there. And you're just going to gently massage it. And it's nice with your little fingers because they're the weakest, they'll be the gentlest. And just take it and massage it over and over this area. Smile lines here. And sometimes if you want, you can just do a little dab here as well. I love it on the neck and the décolletage, and I just massage it in. How I love to use this the most is actually after I have moisturized or done a serum. So let me move on to this. If you have questions and you want to write them in the comments, please do. So this is the Verage skincare system, and it is the most incredible value of any I've ever come across. It is natural, right? Remember I talked about being good enough to eat. It's pure essential oils and amazing carrier oils. So the whole pack in Australia is $100. Do you remember what it is in pounds, Tanya? Is it
I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay, so it's roughly that though, you guys.
Brilliant
right?
value.
What we're looking at. It's incredible value. And what you get in that box is your cleanser, which has wild orange, tea tree, and basil. You get your toner. Now, after you cleanse in the shower, it's washing off the impurities. It'll take off makeup, whatever. Then you just do towel drying, and then you take your toner and you're just going to spray it on you over the face, right? And that'll help seal the pores, close the pores. I don't know what the correct expression is. It feels so good, you guys. I love it as a hydrating type mist as well during the day. Then you can use your moisturizer by day if you want, and your serum at night. When I need an extra boost, I do 1 pump of each when I'm traveling and rub that all over me. Now I'm going to give you a little tip. I love to add blue tansy to this, okay? The serum, FYI, has the same essential oils as the Soluble / Immortelle, and it's in a carrier of jojoba, which is not actually an oil, it's a fluid wax, and I'm just looking at this here, and macadamia seed oil esters, okay? So they're the 2 carrier oils which are beautiful on the face. The moisturizer has geraniums, juniper berry, jasmine, and sea buckthorn berry, which you can't even buy as an essential oil or herbal carrier through doTERRA. So what I love to do is take, all you need is a squirt for the face, right? Is a squirt of this. But what I do is I take the blue tansy, and I'm going to show you guys something. You don't need a whole drop. You just let her make a little crescent moon like that on your hand, and then you take the moisturizer and you just rub a dub on your hands like that, and I put it there, and then I massage it all over my face and the décolletage. Okay, and I love it on the backs of my hands as well. When we drive, you'll often see skin pigmentation. You're all really young, so it's probably not happening with you guys, but it has for me. And I love the serum, and I will layer the Soluble / Immortelle over my hands, over that area as well. So after I've done that, that's when I dab and do all of that with the Soluble, Immortelle, sorry, the beauty blend. It's different names in different markets.
Can I just ask quickly, sorry Vanessa, can I just ask quickly with the Immortelle, do you apply it neat or do you dilute it?
So the reason I put this after I've done this serum or the moisturizer or both is because that's undiluted. So I now have a carrier on my face, and then I dab this over. Okay. When I want to wear it as a pure fume, I don't dilute it. It's safe enough. The oils are very safe. I just put a little bit on my wrists, behind my ears, over my heart center, because they're phenomenal support oils emotionally as well. And I'll just take 3 deep breaths and away I go. So that is an incredible skin care system. And I've just shown you how to layer this with it. That's actually why I say to people, get the Verage skincare, but still use this. Still use this. It's incredible. And the essential oils in there are so deeply healing for us. It's great for cuts, burns, abrasions, stings, bites, children. When you feel like they need a little boost, you know, decanter some of this and make a little roller bottle, 5 ml or 10 ml roller bottle, just with a smidge of this in, and just say, baby, why don't you go put your magic blend over your heart or put it on your wrists? Because the oils in here really help to shift and bring us into a higher vibration. You've pretty much got the highest vibration essential oils in there, yeah? And blue tansy is like a song from heaven itself. So not only is she deeply nourishing for the skin, you guys, like amazing skin food, and all of the major skincare companies are now putting blue tansy in. She is emotionally, oh my goodness, so elevating to our vibration. Like I'm talking spiritual vibration here, right? If you're feeling low, she will lift you. She's in the chamomile family. So deeply soothing, calming, nourishing, helping to still the mind. Great for before meditation, right? Great for sleep. I did a beautiful massage for sweet little Ariel last night of the cedarwood, the blue tansy, and the Roman chamomile as well. So I put just a drop of each in 10 mils. Ariel's nearly 13 now. Just a drop of each, and I actually massaged her whole body. Now, it's enriching her skin, it's hydrating her skin, but emotionally it's shifted so much for her. She was feeling a little bit out of sorts, right? And she slept so deeply and had the most beautiful dreams. So I've done that for the last 2 nights, and it's really helped her, right? So you want to look at this in terms of how it's helping for skincare, but what's it doing for us emotionally? Like Emily Wright and I were talking about this in the moisturizers, and I actually really love it in this hydrating cream. As I've been traveling, I found that with my trips to America and the UK, especially the UK, I didn't know what was going on with my skin. It was really drying out. It's different water to what we have here. And I was there for 6 weeks. So I used this, which is the hydrating cream from the Essential Skincare collection with, again, that crescent moon of blue tansy. And I literally just open it up, scoop it out, put it on my palm, rub it in, and hydrate my whole face, neck, and chest area, and behind here, behind my ears. I feel like the clouds have parted and heaven's, you know, touching me with one of her beautiful songs with this. I've got to tell you, it's beautiful. So that's blue tansy, and I've covered frankincense and cedarwood and balance. And I just also would really love to bring some attention. I touched on rose. So rose is amazing for skincare. You can just take the rose touch with you anywhere, you guys. When you need some sprucing, put her on. She'll enliven your skin, right? But she'll also lift your mood. She'll work with your heart center. Okay, so this is a very sacred essential oil. And I find for any crazy thing coming up on the skin that I don't even know what it is, because I'm not, you know, a dermatologist or skin expert. I'm just like me, barely even wear makeup or anything. But I just find I put rose on it and it's like, wow, where did that go? It's just gone, right? Little blemishes, whatever, misnomers, anything. So that's beautiful. Remember I said I was going to draw some attention to Manuka? Well, we have it in the little 5 ml bottle, but now also in the touch. So what you can do is actually just roll it on. This, I honestly believe, should be carried with every single child. Every child for school. Like for anything, stings, cuts, burns, abrasions, bites, little boo-boos and ouchies. Manuka's amazing for this. And you know what? Manuka is, for me, emotionally a restorer. So I love combining these two together, the rose and the Manuka touch. So beautiful, such a gorgeous way to connect with self again, and such a beautiful tonic for the skin, and both are diluted already in that beautiful fractionated coconut oil. So what you can do, you guys, if you're feeling like you need a lift, you can take the jasmine, the rose, the neroli, or the Manuka, and you can just roll it up your arm from your wrist, just like this, up to the crease here. And this is the lung meridian here, right? And I find that it just supports this whole area here, this whole energy system here. So the heart, the upper heart, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful way to recalibrate. So that's just a little extra something I just wanted to offer up to you. So you can do that with the rose, Manuka, neroli, or jasmine. Speaking of jasmine, I honestly believe, you know, he's the king of the floral kingdom, right? And she's the queen. And together they're quite an incredible duo. So these are beautiful to layer on you. Yes, as a perfume, you'll feel amazing, but for skincare, absolutely incredible. So again, they're both high vibration oils. Rose is actually the highest vibration if it's measured in hertz frequencies. But when you combine them together for your natural skincare, again, you're just going to find you're glowing. You're really radiant. Okay, I wanted to bring attention to tea tree or melaleuca. Tea tree is incredible for, again, like what I said with that Manuka, these two are a really good little match made in heaven, tea tree and Manuka. And you could use some lavender touch with these two as well. Layer them. Any ouchies, I don't know what that is, right? If you don't have the rose, you could use the tea tree or lavender. Would be really beautiful to nourish you. I love it for children also going through, you know, teenagers, prepubescent and puberty. It's an amazing support. See, the thing with these essential oils, you guys, is not only are they going to feed your skin and deeply nourish you, they're actually going to work vibrationally and on the emotional body, right? So pre-teens, things goes a little bit crazy, right? And same with us as grown men and women when our cycles are changing and doing crazy things. But tea tree energetically helps us to create pretty firm boundaries. So I find that for kids, when they're feeling really self-conscious because they have blemishes or whatever's going on for them, same with adults, tea tree sets up this beautiful, for me, I can feel this force field of protection around us. So it's great for people wanting to set up boundaries and great barriers that way, right? And if you read it in Light and Healing's book, Emotions and Essential Oils, there's some really interesting stuff in there on the tea tree and presenting on. But the tea tree, I think, is an unsung hero in how much support he can give the skin, because I think it's like there's so many incredible oils like the rose and jasmine and the Solubel that we often forget the simplicity of combining something like tea tree and lemon together, or tea tree and lavender together for those blemishes, right? Now, doTERRA have a HD clear range as well, and they've got a foaming face wash for these pubescent teens and prepubescent teens. They've got a great moisturizer, and they also have the HD clear in a bottle like this that they can just do spot stuff with, so little blemish or little pimple that pops up. But you could equally do that with the Solubel. You could do that with lavender, with cypress, with lemon, with tea tree. They're great for that. And now that we have the blue tansy, I would love to hear back from some of you with how your teens are going with blue tansy and some moisturizer over the face, and see how that goes for them, right? Lemon is astringent, so it will help to balance out very oily skin. So you might want to combine some lemon, you know, with Manuka and get that going on the faces. I wanted to mention this. I know it seems obvious, but the lip balm. Most people put lipsticks and horrible toxic and petrochemical based stuff on their lips, or animal based stuff, and you're just eating toxins. This is totally natural, and it's the coconut oil base and beeswax, I believe. Yeah. So you have an incredible lip balm here, and it comes in 3 different flavors. I really love the original one. Before we turn over to questions, I just want to highlight this baby here. I love it. I love the citrus hand cream, the rose hand cream, and oh my gosh, when they release Passion, I love that one. But this is amazing. So anytime I have crazy like rash things show up, so when I sleep in hotel beds, I get this weird skin thing come up, and it's from the chemicals that they use in the sheets. So being sensitive, that sensitive isn't always fun. So what I find with this, it's unscented and it's cooling. So anytime something like that comes up, you can use a cream, an unscented hand and body cream that they create to cool the area down. And again, once that's cooled down, you can then look at applying something like cedarwood to it, or any of the sandalwoods. I really love Hawaiian sandalwood. It's my favorite. Or some Manuka. Arbor Vitae is another one I really love for the skin, and I'll often just put a drop in my belly button because I know that he works really well with balancing my gut as well, and great for gut health. Okay, the last one I'm going to draw your attention to, you guys, is this baby, right? I take the vegan one here, and Paul takes the standard one, but it's the Lifelong Vitality Pack, right? It is an incredible system for the whole body, the omegas, the multi-Vs, which is a whole food complex, and the cellular complex. That's a topic for a whole other day, but I really wanted to point out, not only are they helping you to sleep better and, you know, reduce achiness in the body and have more energy, they are amazing for your skin, right? Your body, your whole body is standing in receivership of lifelong vitality. So I would really encourage you guys to be looking at that every single month. getting that on your monthly order. It's empowering, and emotionally they make a huge difference also. Oh my God, I've said it twice now already, but this will be the third time and final time. I just remembered what I wanted to say to you guys was this. If you really want to give your body a great clean out and help with the overhaul and your skin to return to its natural glowing, radiant, vital, yummy state, luminescent, youthful state, I would highly recommend the 30-day cleanse that doTERRA put on. 30-day cleanse. You will be taking the Lifelong Vitality during that. It'll put you in a great habit. Just drinking lemon in your water every day, just a drop in a warm cup of water to start your day, to clean out your pipes and, you know, help just, you know, kind of detox energetically and emotionally as well, that heaviness. The lemon is incredible support for that, right? And to help you regulate. And I sometimes love a drop of fennel in there as well, just fennel and lemon, and wham, what a beautiful way to start your day. So hopefully there's some great tips for you there. And Tanya, if you want to add anything or if you want to hand over to questions.
Oh, that was amazing, Vanessa. Thank you so much.
That's okay. Leah's saying
I've got so many great ideas.
Leah's saying it's £90 for Virage. Sorry, I was just noticed in the notes. Okay.
Yeah, brilliant. Yes, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah,
that's okay. No, that was awesome tips that you shared. I'm just again then.
okay.
So for Vanessa's got some awesome recipes on her website, her foodalchemy.com.au website, and there's some beautiful recipes that you can make, the body scrub, the body butter. I love that Breathe Easy recipe that you had on there, Vanessa, just making your own like rub that you can put on for respiratory issues. And I make something similar for my kids. I just have it actually with the coconut oil and the Breathe blend or the respiratory blend. Super easy to make, and they can just take it to school with them. I love that one.
And Tanya, I created this before they did that gorgeous Breathe stick as well, so they could easily just get the Breathe.
Okay, I'll just have to have this as a two-parter. So you covered the skincare. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. I just absolutely love the Virage, and my mum absolutely loves the Hydrating Cream. And they've got some of those new products out as well. I haven't actually tried all of them yet, but I've heard some amazing things about them. I don't think we can get these in the UK yet. Can you get all of these in Australia? Do you know, Vanessa, the anti-aging eye cream and the tightening serum?
And I love the scrub as well. I use that. It's amazing. So yeah, Hydrating Cream and rubbing that system, I love.
No, fantastic. That's great that you can get them there. I'll check and see if we can get them in the UK. I think hopefully we will be able to after convention. But I wanted to mention the reveal system, the step 1 and step 2, because I absolutely love that. It's just awesome, and it lasts forever and just makes your skin feel beautiful once you put it on. Has anyone else tried it? Have you used that one much, Vanessa?
I haven't actually. I actually always made my own, and then when Virage came out, because it's all natural, I only use that. And to be honest, I've only just started using Hydrating Cream and that scrub since, like, for that UK trip after America. It was like my skin was going funny, so I found those two were really deep and nourishing and cleansing.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, no, I absolutely love those as well.
So tell us about the revival system. What is the step 1 and step 2?
It's just a really fine scrub that you do for step 1. So it's like a really, really fine facial scrub, and then the step 2 system just helps to kind of just dissolve it in the dead skin and just tighten up your skin, and just feels really, really beautiful and tight and great for fine lines. And I love it. So and I really, really like using that one, and it's just lasted such a long time. I wanted to ask you, Vanessa, just moving on to the next slide, your hair always looks so beautiful and shiny and glossy and glowing. I just wanted to find out what you use on it.
Yeah, I do. I use our shampoo and conditioner, and I use the root to tip serum. And when I aromatically dress, I will always put the some of that blend on the bottom of my hair like this. And then I'll just kind of go like that with it and just hydrate. I'll also do warm oil treatments as well with rosemary or rosemary and lavender in some warmed olive oil. I'm, Italian. I've always used olive oil. You could do coconut oil. I do coconut oil treatments as well. And then I just warm it a little, and then I wrap it in a towel like that and just have it sitting in the towel. and, you know, for however long, like, I don't know, a couple of hours or something, I'm usually reading or whatever. And then to wash it out, you guys, don't wet your hair. Take the shampoo, the doTERRA shampoo, put a little bit in your hands, and then dry shampoo it first, just while you're in the shower, and that will lift the oil off your scalp. And then you rinse it, and then you wash it again. And then that's how you get that. Yeah. I don't know if everyone just saw me demonstrating that. I just remembered we were screen sharing, but yeah. Anyway, so that's what you do. You want to rub it in the scalp first to lift the oils off the scalp.
Brilliant. And with the hot oil, what sort of oil do you use on it?
I use olive oil. I just gently heat it, like just really gently warm it, or I warm coconut oil. Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. And how often do you do that?
Well, I've been traveling so much, I've been out of it. But, you know, like every couple of months or so. You could do it monthly if your hair's really dry, but I don't need it that often. My hair's pretty healthy, so kind of feel into it. You might start monthly and then go every 2 to 3 months, or yeah.
Brilliant. I love that idea. I'm going to give that a try. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love using rosemary. I just get a bit of rosemary oil and just massage it into my scalp. It's just really good for stimulating hair growth.
It is.
I love all the shampoo and the hair care products. I love the Rich Tip serum as well. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
And then really, there's all the other.
It's really amazing for knots for kids, the Root Tip serum. So you can put a little bit of the smoothing conditioner in a spritzer bottle, and then just a little bit, and then squeeze Root Tip serum in it and fill the rest with water. And it's like a natural detangler for them. It's amazing.
Oh, great. That's such a good idea. I hadn't thought of doing that. That's so much better than the other detanglers, the commercial ones. Great tip. Thank you. Awesome. And I think we just about covered all of those other products, apart from the mud mask. I love the mud mask, and there's the body butter, and so yeah, there's a few other goodies there that are definitely worth a try. I actually really like the body scrub. It's great to make your own, but the one that doTERRA do as well is really lovely.
I use that. I use doTERRA's body butter as well as the body scrub, to be honest. Just with how much we've been traveling, I haven't made my own for a while. I used to all the time, but now that they have it, I just use it. I travel with their body wash, their bath bars, depending how long I'm going away. Now, the mud mask has malachite in it, and malachite really helps to draw out the impurities and energetic impurities as well. It's a phenomenal crystal that we use for our own, you know, use that way. So it's really beautiful that malachite is in that. And Emily Wright spoke to us about using it on our pits, and it's a really great detoxifier. So you'll feel it sting. It goes a bit stingy and tingly, the mud mask. I got to remember, it's like the capillaries or something. It's rising to the surface. I told you it's not my thing, but that's what one of my girlfriends who's a beautician said. So it will tingle, and then after you take it off, you'll look red, and then that'll calm down again. So just FYI, there's nothing wrong with your skin. It's just that's what happens. I've started using the toothpaste. Do you have any safe cleaning tips for dentures? That's the question on the chat, Tanya. Okay.
For dentures, I'm not familiar with that one. I don't know. Have you got any recommendations?
So the toothpaste is safe for that. I mean, look, my nonna has been using it. I've just been giving her that. And I have used, I've put some, just put a drop of lemon oil on her toothbrush for her and said, look at that. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's whiter. So you could try that as well. It gets off any of the bits that aren't quite moving. Yeah. Coconut pulling is really amazing. So you could try coconut pulling with your dentures in, and that's really amazing. It's naturally whitening for teeth anyway. And really great for oral care. So any oil pulling, coconut oil or olive oil or sesame oil, that you just hold it in your mouth and just pull it through, 4 minutes tops, and then you spit it out in the garden.
That's a great tip too.
Yep.
I love the toothpaste.
Yeah, I love it too. And for the oil pulling, you can add clove if you need to support your gums. You could add the On Guard, you could add lemon to it, whatever you wanted. Cello is saying, I want to get rid of all my commercial products, but now I feel guilty to give such a bag of toxins to someone else. Don't know what to do with that. Bin them. Just bin them. Yeah. It's horrible that it has to go back to the planet. Like, that's my big thing with it. But yeah, no humans should be using toxic stuff. You guys, the toxins are intense, right? It affects all of us. It affects all of us. The skin, I'm just going to remind you all, is the largest organ of our body. What goes on our skin should be good enough to eat. And that's why my favorite way is simply carrier oil and essential oils, and I aromatically dress every single day, morning and night. And it feeds my emotional body, hormones,
Yes.
my mind state, everything, and say some beautiful affirmations. And you guys, you know, as you're cleaning out your system, come back to this. Tanya, give them a quick 5-minute overview on why LLV is so great. I love how you talk about LLV. You've been using it for so long.
Myself, yeah, I'd love to. I absolutely love it. I've been taking it pretty much since the beginning. I find it incredibly supportive for my just overall mood and well-being. It just helps keep me really kind of, you know, I can cope with stuff rather than having my moods going really up and down. It just helps me keep much more balanced, and I can cope with stuff that's happening. I sleep better, I have more energy, I'm more focused. I had, when I got back from Australia just over a week ago, and then we've been madly traveling around the country, I had probably almost a week, I think, where I didn't take the LLV. And oh my goodness, I am never, ever, ever doing that again. I just crashed and just started, you know, I could feel my body suffering and my immune system was suffering, and, you know, I was getting mouth ulcers and cold sores, and just, it just really highlighted how it just keeps my body stable and strong and balanced. And I will never go that long without taking it.
Yeah. It's a really important product, you guys. And if you ever get a chance to hear Boyd Truman talk on Lifelong Vitality Pack, I highly recommend it. He's incredible. We were blessed in the UK, weren't we, last year, you guys, to hear him speak about it. I mean, he's jaw-dropping. And yeah, you love him. You've got a guy crush on him, right, Leah? He's phenomenal. And he actually flew out to Australia for our One Tree event, especially just for that. I mean, it was phenomenal. And he spoke on lifelong vitality. So this is exciting. It nourishes the whole body system. This is like mind, body, spirit that is nourished by the lifelong vitality. You get 3 bottles in your pack, and you take the recommended dose is 2 of each twice a day, with meals, with water, with a good fat. So if you're not having a meal, you're having a smoothie, you know, just make sure you have it with a good fat, and it's life-changing. For me, I really swear by the gut health stuff as well. That's always been an area I've been compromised by. And if anything shows itself on the skin, I always look to my emotions and my gut. So I'm a big fan of Terrazymes, which is great also for just excess weight as well, I find. But after 40, when it's depleting the amount of enzymes we have in our system, our gut. So this is giving us the enzymes we need to work with this incredible food. And because we don't have all the nutrients in the soil and the food anymore like we once did, the microplex is giving that to us in a bioavailable way. That's in the whole foods form. I love the omegas in this. So amazing for our brains, for joints, and for glowing, radiant skin. It is phenomenal. I love it for focus and attention. And of course, the cellular, the alpha CRS is great. I just find there's a huge difference in my moods, my emotions as well with that. And I don't know, I can't see inside my cells, but I can say I'm feeling better, right? So I swear by their supplements. I use the women's supplements as well. And I travel with their PB Assist, so you don't have to keep it refrigerated, you guys, right? It's great. DDR Prime is not in any packs. Kylie, you're right, or Sophie, sorry. So what we do is we take the Lifelong Vitality and the DDR Prime, with everything. It's 7 powerful essential oils encapsulated. So I take that daily as well. That's the one that I've taken since it came out from the beginning, and I swear by DDR Prime. And I also buy the 30 ml oil, and I layer that on the bottom of my spine and up my spine after I've aromatically dressed, so that I have that carrier oil on it, because the DDR Prime isn't in a carrier oil. It's just the 7 essential oils neat. It's very warming, it's hot. So I line that up the spine. But for anyone with high blood pressure or seizures, epilepsy, it's contraindicated with the thyme oil in it. So you just need to check, you know, your healthcare professional and check the oils in that. If you have any pre-existing conditions, please.
That's a great tip.
Yeah, I love it. I swear by DDR Prime. I love it on the soles of my feet as well. You know, that's one that I do as a daily regime. Yeah.
I've heard that it can be very relieving for sore muscles as well.
Yeah, well, that's a big reason why I'm a big voice for it. You know, when I wake up and my neck's tweaked, you know, after a horrible night, I take 2 DDR Primes and I massage the DDR Prime and I layer it with the Ice Blue Rub or Ice Blue Roller. And I just swear by them. It heats me, it's warming, it relaxes my muscles, and then the Ice Blue's cooling everything down. The high menthol content in those oils is penetrating and working really deeply, really fast. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. We've had a question from Chella about the women's supplements. We haven't got much time left, but have you got a few things you could share on that as well, Vanessa?
Oh my gosh, I'm having such amazing effects with this, Cello. Like, my mum went into menopause at around 40, and I strongly said to my body, we're not doing that, because it started showing signs. Well, I'm 43 and a half nearly now. So I'm noticing massive differences and hot flushes and all of that. So I'm finding the women's phytoestrogens. I just take 1 a day, and I take 1 a day of the bone density complex. And oh my gosh, just even the bone nutrient complex, I can feel a difference in my body. There's less achiness going on for me as well. The phytoestrogens, I feel like they're really supporting me hormonally. I am finding a smoother transition with it, okay? Having these, I've been taking them for months and months, and I've just run out, and it's like, oh my gosh, how do I not have a spare bottle of it? So I can definitely feel the difference, just like how Tanya feels it when she's not taking Lifelong Vitality Pack, which I've just started on again. So I am fine. Cello, I definitely swear by the women's supplements. We actually decrease in bone density from 40 onwards, unless you're doing lots of weight training, right? Which I'm not. Definitely am not. So I'm taking them, and yeah, I think they're great.
Can I just add to that as well? I've been taking them for a long time. I reckon I'm probably perimenopausal, you know, experienced a few minor symptoms. I actually turned 48 tomorrow. And I know, and I have just not, you know, my friends have moaning about hot flushes and waking up in the night and not sleeping well, and I am not experiencing that. You know, I've had maybe a couple of minor hot flushes that haven't been too bad, and I've just put a bit of peppermint oil on, but I just feel like I'm sailing through, touch wood, and yeah, and if I have any wobble moments, I just put on some Clary Calm, and I feel like I'm coping amazingly well, especially when I hear stories from my other friends. So I would highly recommend for menopause and hormonal balancing, the Lifelong Vitality and the women's phytoestrogen and the bone density.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I'm peri as well, for sure, and I do hot flush, and I use the peppermint, and I just have it by my bedstand actually, and you can just make a spritzer of the peppermint. Clary Calm swiped on the back of the neck, but peppermint, I swear by, I have the peppermint touch and I have the peppermint neat. The peppermint neat goes straight on the soles of my feet when I'm hot flushing, and the touch, which is diluted in fractionated coconut oil, that's going on the back of my neck, it's going on my wrists. I'm like inhaling that baby, and it's gone within sometimes seconds, sometimes a minute or two. Yeah. Okay. I think that's cute, Kylie. Yes. I think some of us can feel that. Misha, I'm 49. I've been on LLV and Claricalm and rarely have any symptoms, and I'm definitely perimenopausal. Yeah, you know what I was going to say as well, Misha? I think Tanya, you know, you're not experiencing
Brilliant.
this.
Thank you.
With you, Misha, whereas I've only just gotten back onto the LLV. I really have been spending the last year on gut health stuff, gut restoring. That's why I can tell you all about the cleansers and all of that, because that's what I've been doing so that my body actually stands in receivership of these, and I'm on them again now, and no tummy aches or anything. I feel really good. So for me, I had to balance my gut health. So I'm actually hoping, now that I've seen what Misha and Tanya said, that having these will just reduce and eliminate the hot flushes as well. You know, it's bringing us back to our natural state, you guys. That's what these are doing, right? The essential oils. And we have essential oils in the Lifelong Vitality Pack, so it's awesome. Okay, that's okay, Cello, our pleasure.
Great.
Yes, have fun recommending to your friend in Spain. Okay.
Brilliant. I think we're just about done. Yeah, there's just a couple of things that I wanted to mention. Obviously a massive thank you, Vanessa, for coming and joining us and sharing your wisdom with us today and all your amazing ideas. I'm so super grateful, and I've learned heaps. And just wanted to highlight the aromatic dressing. It has made a massive difference to me. I highly recommend you guys doing it if you haven't already. We'll share a video of Vanessa doing her aromatic dressing on the group. And just don't forget to share your stories.
And have fun, you guys. I highly encourage aromatically dressing and getting it all over your body every single day, twice a day. Call in what you want to call in for the day. Use your affirmations and just create blissful blends for yourself. There's like over 600 on the foodalchemy.com.au site, blends. So have fun and use your intuition. Right? Just have lots of fun with it. Tanya, thank you for having me. I had a ball. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm going to stop recording now.